I feel in reading the book that when you met the survivors of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, that there was a major shift that happened for you. Can you describe what happened at that time?
Yeah. Um, I met a man here in San Miguel de Allende, Mexico, and he invited me to New York City to meet with the survivors and to go to high schools throughout New York City and give talks. And that sounded like a great idea until it kind of came down to the wire and I was getting ready to go. And I was absolutely terrified. And then when I arrived in New York and I met the survivors, I was really scared. And one of them came up to me and she gave me a big hug. God, I'm getting teary-eyed. And she welcomed me. And
Hmm.
it was profound. I had no idea that that could happen. And then the next day we were on stage, and I knew none of these survivors' stories. And they would get up on stage in front of hundreds of high school students and tell these gripping stories. And then 2 minutes later, I'm up on stage and I would say, "My father built that bomb." And the students' eyes bugged out and they kind of sat up in their chairs like they just couldn't relate to it. So it was a profound experience. So I did this 2 years in a row. And the second year, we were all out to dinner and just like family. And the same woman brought me a kimono the second year and said, "Welcome to the family." And I'm wearing her kimono, my kimono. And I mean, it's just amazing. So we were out at dinner in this restaurant in New York City. And we're all like this family, all the Japanese, all the interpreters. And there was also President Truman's grandson was with us.
Mm.
And we're all having dinner, and it's like we're having bites of different people's food and sharing desserts and just laughing and having the greatest time. And we get ready to leave, and the owner of the restaurant walks up to me and she says, "Now I know Clifton Truman Daniels is President Truman's grandson, and I know all the Japanese and the interpreters. Who are you?" And I said, "My father built the bomb." And her face just dropped because she had seen how we were interacting. So the last day on stage, there was Clifton was there and this woman, Shegeko, and myself. And it felt like energetically there was this completion or this circle of energy was going around the world of some kind of healing. So it was
Mm.
quite a profound experience.
Mm. And we could spend all day sharing stories like that, where your ability to feel, hear, sense the meaning in what you chose to experience, in what was thrust upon you, what you were born into, um, is so important and beautiful. Thank you for sharing that story.
Thank you.